Here by Shawnee County District Attorney Michael Kagay. Thank you so much for joining me this morning.
Thanks for having me, Katie.
Yeah, I hope you're having a good morning so far.
So
it's
far,
pretty
so
early.
good. Yeah.
Well, my first question for you today is when is your term up as a district attorney, and do you have any plans to rerun?
Absolutely. My term ends in January of 2025. This is my second term that I'm in right now as DA. I started in January of 2017. And when I ran the first time, I told voters, I'm here for the long haul. I'm not here just to use this as a stepping stone on the way to something else. Although I have had those opportunities, I'm committed to doing this work. I'm passionate about what we do. I'm passionate about public safety and about making sure that families are safe in our community. My family lives here, so it's very personal to me as well. So yes, my intention 3 years away certainly is to continue doing this job and serving this community for as long as I can. I'm certainly very humbled and grateful for that opportunity every day.
Well, 3 years sounds like a long time, but it flies by really quickly. So
it sure does.
I understand. Well, we're going to mention what sort of time could Giovanni Ariano be looking at, and with that case also, what about the guy who was waving the gun around that SUV?
So in response to that question, because it's a pending case, what I'll do is I'll talk about felony murder because both the driver and the passenger of the vehicle have been charged with felony murder. That's the most serious of the offenses that they're facing, and under Kansas law, the penalty for that is a period of 25 years before the possibility of parole. So when convicted of felony murder, the offender has to serve 25 years before they can even be considered for parole, and that's considered a life sentence in the state of Kansas.
Okay, well, thank you for answering that for
Sure.
me. I appreciate it. And of course, we know that May is Mental Health Awareness Month.
Yes.
So what is the impact of mental health on the social justice system that you're noticing?
So, well, within the criminal justice system, mental health is an ongoing concern. But when you look community-wide, statewide, nationwide, it's a concern everywhere, right? Mm-hmm. We can all do better when it comes to mental health. And I think one of the big things that we need to do is overcome this idea that it's not okay to say, I'm not okay. I'm not feeling okay about these things. Life can be challenging sometimes, and people face traumatic events. They don't have to go through those alone. They don't have to internalize all that. We have wonderful resources available in this community and in the state. Certainly we have a wonderful community of people here who care about each other and want to take care of each other. So I think the biggest thing, not just within the criminal justice system, but everywhere, is let's overcome that stigma. And if you need some help, it's okay to say you need some help, because we all do sometimes. We really do. Specifically within our system, it's something that we see in conjunction sometimes with substance abuse. Sometimes an offender will be struggling with a mental illness. Sometimes it could be a severe mental illness. And that is affecting the way that they make decisions. Impaired judgment, lack of restraint in some situations, regulating their emotions, things like that. One of the long-term projects I've had since I first became the DA was to establish what I like to call a behavioral health court in district court here for Shawnee County that would encompass a number of factors, including mental health. And so that when we have folks come in with those issues, we are focusing on treating those issues while we have that contact with them. And so we give them a better chance of success.
Well, that sounds like an amazing program you've been working on, and we'll have more from District Attorney Mike Kagay after this break. Stay with us.